Hey guys, welcome back. Today I will be sharing what's in my everyday makeup bag. So first things first, this makeup bag is from Marshall's and I love it. It is pretty big and I mean it basically holds everything. I love the material because it's super easy to clean. I think it's pretty gorgeous. Okay, so before we get started, my everyday makeup bag is the makeup that I use every single day. But what I like to do is I like to have a makeup bag filled with everything that I need because I don't have a lot of time in the morning. I am on a mission to just put on my go-to face using products that I know are not going to fail me, which is what I keep in here. Now, I will say whenever I get a new product and I really want to try it out and I can't wait for the weekend, then I'll stick it in this bag and I'll give it a go throughout the week. But this is definitely my everyday bag. It has my everyday face in here, so let's get to it. Okay, so I'm gonna pull things out in the order that I would apply them to my face. So we'll go ahead and start with primer. This is the NYX Total Control Drop Primer. When I first got this, my first impression wasn't amazing, but over time, oh my goodness, I absolutely love it. Now, one of my absolute favorite primers is the NYX Angel Veil Primer, and I kind of swap that in and out of this bag, but this is what I'm currently using, and oh my goodness, it is so good. It is literally just a more lighter version of the NYX Angel Veil. It's gonna keep you matte longer, and it does give just like a beautiful smooth canvas. I absolutely love this stuff. Now, it is pretty pricey for a drugstore primer, but I would definitely say it's worth the money. Okay, next up is foundation, and this is what I have been currently using, and I just love it. It is definitely worth the money. This is the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation, and it is, oh my goodness, super full coverage. The fullest of fullest coverage. And I love it. I am actually in the shade Golden Tan. It's an amazing match for me, and it is what I'm wearing right now. But sometimes if I think it's a little too light, I'll go in and add a little bit of honey, which is a little bit darker. And I have used this baby like a lot. It's a little bit darker, or I'll use it for like a very light contour, but not on the regular. It's just so easy to apply to your face. It blends out amazingly. Now, I will say I do not blend this out with a sponge. I only blend it out with a brush because that's how I get the most flawless coverage, and I love this stuff. Okay, next up is concealer, and I have 3 different concealers in here. For the most part, I've been wearing the Tarte Shape Tape in medium, and I like it. I do like it. It's just still not my absolute favorite. But I guess like I love the coverage so much, and that's why I keep using it. I just feel like there's not that perfect shade for me. I want something that will complement my skin tone, something that's about 2 shades lighter than my skin tone but pulls more yellow. And I feel like this is just like it looks yellow, but it starts to oxidize and gets a little darker, but I make it work with my setting powder. So I've been using this. When I have a little more time and I want it to pull a little more yellow, I'll add one of these to it as well. And this is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Biscuit. And this is the matte, it's just a matte concealer. I think it's like one of their, I would be lying if I said what it was. I have no idea, and it doesn't even have the shade number on it anymore, so that's wonderful. This matte concealer is very comparable to the L'Oreal True Match Concealer in the shade Light Medium in 4-5. They are so comparable, so I probably wouldn't even buy the matte concealer again. But I keep these in there just in case I have a little bit more time and I can like lighten that concealer up. So I set my concealer with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. I absolutely love this. This is like my #1, my holy grail. I use the shade Caramel Toffee. This stuff I want to say is like $4 at Walgreens, CVS, and Walmart. It does not give you flashback. It blends out. It sits on the skin beautifully. Now, if you put too much, it will sit in those fine lines and make your concealer look way too cakey. But the way I like to apply it is with a sponge. Like I will just like get a little powder and like swipe it on, let it sit for a sec, and then I'll wipe it away. Love this stuff. So I will use the contouring shade in here as as well. But here recently, I added this one to my makeup bag, and I have been bronzing with the Makeup Forever Duo in 02. And I just, like, I love the warmth of this bronzer. Okay, so all of that is for face, and one more item that I use is my Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 30. This stuff is just everything. This is my second little container of it. I love it so, so much, but it is oh so messy. Okay, moving on to blush and highlighter. I am obsessed with this Milani blush. Now, this is the blush in 02 Bronze Burst, and this is one of their like color harmony blushes, and it looks like a little pinwheel, and it is oh so gorgeous. Now, it does have like a highlighting shade, so what I like to do is I take my brush and I like try to only pick up the bottom half of it. It does get a little bit of that highlight shade, but it's all good. It just looks like a nice satin blush on your cheeks, which it is what I'm wearing today, and I absolutely love it. I love it so much. Now for highlighter. I recently, probably over the past 3 to 4 months maybe, I haven't been wearing highlighter as much. I just feel like it's just such a YouTube thing, and you wear it and it looks nice in videos and it looks beautiful in pictures, but if you have textured skin in real life, it doesn't look that great personally on me. I would just like pack on the highlight, and then I'd like go out into the daylight and I'd be like, oh whoa, because I do have a lot of texture on my face. So here lately I have dialed the highlighting game down, like way down. Haven't really been wearing it, and when I do, I just use like a little bit of it. I'm not wearing any today. If you see any highlight, it is from that blush. But when I do wear it, just a tad, I have been wearing this, and oh my goodness, it is so, so good. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter in the shade Champagne. This is just perfect for brown girls. If you really want that gold highlight, this is so gorgeous. And the consistency is very, very similar to the ColourPop highlighters, and it smells amazing. It is so gorgeous. I love it so, so much. But I have realized for me, like, I need to highlight in moderation. Okay, so that's that. Let's see, what would I do next? I would do eyes and eyebrows. So, okay, for eyebrows, this is one of my absolute favorite brow products, and this is by L'Oreal, and it is the Brow Stylist Definer. It's so creamy, it's so pigmented, you don't have to like drag it to like get pigmentation. I love it. It's super, super slim, very similar to the NYX micro brow pencil, the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I love it. And the spoolie is really good too. So love that. Now, so moving on to eyeshadow. To be quite honest, I don't really wear eyeshadow during the week. I typically opt out for eyeshadow and spend most of my time on mascara. But whenever I do wear eyeshadow, I keep this one in my makeup bag. And this is the Milani Most Loved Mattes palette. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is very, very warm. It is great for everyday looks, and I love it. Okay, so moving on to more eye products. Of course, I have an eyelash curler. I have my absolute holy grail eyeliner, and this is the Wet n Wild Mega Liner in black. It's literally perfection for $3.99. And as far as mascara goes, it's just whatever I'm currently using at the moment, and I just hauled this in one of my last Walmart hauls, I think. And this is the L'Oreal Voluptuous Lash Paradise. Love this stuff for length and volume. Love it. Okay, and last but not least, time for lippies. Oh, I absolutely love lip products. And the funny thing is, these are just the lipsticks that I keep in my everyday makeup bag. So I'll put these on first thing in the morning, and then if I need like a touch up by noon, I probably will use whatever I have in my purse. So I definitely keep a little go-to stash in my makeup bag. So one of my favorites is the Maybelline Vivid Hot Lacquer in the shade Unreal, and it is what I'm wearing on my lips right now. This stuff, oh my goodness, it is so amazing. It's so pigmented, and it wears beautifully. I absolutely love this, and I need more shade. I also have the Wet n Wild Mega Lash Liquid Catsuit in Give Me Mocha. This is literally mine and my sister's absolute favorite Wet n Wild lipstick. Love it. It's like, for me, it's like your lips, but better and darker. Love this stuff. I also have this, if I'm going a little more pink, a little more mauve, and this is the Maybelline Color Blur in I Like to Mauve It. I also have a red. I feel like I always have to have a red. If I'm going super simple on the eyes, no liner, just lashes, more than likely I have a red lippy on, and it is the Milani Matte Iconic lipstick, and it is just absolutely beautiful. The last little thing that I have in my makeup bag is this Vegas Nay Eyelure lash adhesive. Now, I don't wear eyelashes every day, but I do like to keep it in my makeup bag so that whenever I am wearing them, I always have glue on hand. Alrighty, well that is a wrap for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed taking a peek inside what I keep in my everyday makeup bag. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see my everyday makeup routine, putting all of these products to use, give this video a thumbs up as well, and let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.